Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator. And today we are once again talking about BeyondATC and the absolutely astonishing price cut that they have put in place for you guys. Stick around because there's a lot of information to talk about here today. If you are interested in acquiring any of my Overkill's tutorial guides for Microsoft Flight Simulator or simply interested in supporting the channel, please consider joining us on Patreon. Patreon subscribers level tier 2 and above have access to all of my guides, as well as any future releases that come down the road. Patreon link can be found in the description below. So first off, you guys, I want to give a big shout out to Captain and the BeyondATC team. I speak to the lead developer of BeyondATC quite often. I have been speaking with him very, very often ever since the launch of his product, if you will, publicly over at the Flight Sim Expo in Houston. And I've heard the frustration in his voice. I've heard the discouragement in his voice as he is trying to develop this software in a way that the community is going to like and appreciate and put it at a price point where, you know, you guys feel comfortable supporting the project. And I heard I heard the struggle after these last couple videos that we did after the interview and after this recent pricing model. He really wanted to fight and try to figure something out. So I don't know how the heck he did it. He was super excited yesterday to be able to tell me about it. But the pricing model has been significantly changed in BeyondATC. So let's get into that for a second, because I think you guys are going to be really happy. This is really, really good. So let's go ahead and get that off the screen, shall we? There we go. And let's start talking. So first thing, let's just get right on to the big key highlights here. Price reduced from $60 down to $30, and we're going to talk about why in just a minute. So now BeyondATC is now $29.99 at the day of launch, where before it was $59.99. Okay, so many of you guys talked. You guys said that this wasn't right, and personally, I didn't have a problem with it. For example, Pilot to ATC is still $59.99. So I actually felt for what it was producing and what it was bringing to the table here, that $60 was actually pretty reasonable. But somehow he has slashed it all the way down to $30. The next thing is the basic voice model, which, if you guys remember in the previous video, had a price purchase to it. You had to buy the container for it, just like you did with the premium voice models. Now you do not have to. The basic voice model is now included with the BeyondATC service. Now, I don't know if they're still using the same third-party service to do the voices or not, or if this is a new company, or how they did it, or maybe they just went to bat. I'm not sure. But this is pretty awesome. Push to talk, something that you guys were all talking about as well, that was costing regardless, is now completely free 150,000% of the time. So you now get, with the purchase of $29.99, you now get the push to talk anytime, anywhere, and you get the basic voice model anytime, anywhere. So you don't have to worry about the offline voices, quote unquote. Now they will all be the basic voice model, and then now you will only pay for the premium voice model. Now let's check about premium model. Premium model costs about $10 every 15 to 20 flights. Now, the really cool thing of what they've arranged here is it does not matter if you have traffic or not. All AI traffic, moving forward, all AI traffic will be in the basic voice model sounds. It will no longer have the option of changing the AI traffic from basic to premium, etc. So your traffic and any traffic directed to you will be the premium voice model if you have the premium model enabled. Okay. If you don't, then just across the board, it will be basic voice model. And guys, I'll have a link to this website down below. Make sure that you guys come here and check out these voice samples here. You guys can see that we no longer have the offline sections, now basic or premium. Gosh darn hiccups, they're going to drive me nuts. Anyway, and make sure that you guys check me out. Okay, here, you know what? Let me see. Let's do this. I don't know if you guys are going to be hear that for a second. We'll do that later. You know what? No, you guys, I'm going to leave that up to you. You guys come here and you guys listen to Overkill talk, okay? That's going to be really important to me. It's really special to me that you guys do that, all right? I want to be in your homes and in your lives as often as possible. And now with BeyondATC, it can happen more frequently. Okay, so again, let's talk about the full features now of the package here. This is really slick the way they've broken this down. So full access to BeyondATC and all of its core features and updates. We talked about that before. Obviously, that comes with the price. 50,000 free premium characters, about an hour's worth of non-stop speech. Okay, now think about this, because that's actually more than you guys think. Unlimited push-to-talk. So we talked about that. That's been addressed. Awesome. Basic voice model, 100 plus good quality voices with many accents. This voice model has no cost. I still don't know how they did this. And I'm not going to dig into it. That's none of my business. That's up to them on the back end. But this is freaking awesome. I was super excited about that one, because I was pretty happy with the basic voice models. I really was. Premium voice model, 250 plus very high quality voices with accents from every country. This model is not needed to use BeyondATC. It is only to use high quality premium voices. So you do not have to use this at all. Okay. With premium, one character costs, what is that? 3/10,000ths of a cent. Is that right? Let's see here. We have our tenths, hundredths, thousands. Yeah, 10,000ths. Anyways, so 1 million characters cost about $30 US. Okay. Average flight with or without traffic, because remember what I said, all traffic now, AI or all AI traffic is now going to be on the basic voice model. There will be no premium AI. And then 15,000 characters, or about 45 cents per flight with or without traffic. So here we go. United 259 Richmond clearance, cleared to Miami Airport, radar vectors, Hokie, then as filed, maintain 4,000, expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure, departure frequency 126.75, squawk 5511, is approximately 191 characters. Okay. Now, the thing that I really like about the way that they broke this down here is the reason why they're saying that it doesn't matter if it's a 15-minute flight, 20-minute flight, 4-hour flight. They're all about the same cost when it comes to per flight. And the reason being is because most of your communication, especially once you're up at cruise, is going to be at departure and at arrival. Okay. Although I don't think that they actually give you your departure frequency. Oh, yeah, that's clearance. Never mind. Yes, they do. Sorry, Cap. I'm sorry. Anyway, so make sure that you guys come here. Make sure you guys also check out the FAQ here. There's a couple big ones. So can I use BeyondATC without using the premium voice model? I do want to cover this one. We've already covered it again, but I'm going to drill this one home. It says, yes, BeyondATC comes with a large amount of premium characters included with the base purchase, about an hour's worth of non-stop speaking time. This is 1 hour of no breaks, ATC talking, okay? And that is yours to use from the moment you purchase the product. However, you are not required to use this model at all. The product works entirely from start to finish with the basic voice model and requires no additional purchases of any kind. All right, so the only thing that you will ever have to purchase now, we don't have the 3 packages anymore. There's none of the basic, medium, light packages anymore. There's no more purchasing or switching between basic, offline, and premium models. There's no more cost for push to talk. So $30, you get about, what did he say? Let's see here. About an hour's worth of talk time. With the premium voices, you get unlimited basic voice model. You get unlimited push to talk. All the cool features that BeyondATC has to offer. Remember, I know we've gotten focused on the push to talk and the voices. Remember, we're also doing traffic injection that's coming with BeyondATC too. And $10, you can buy more premium packages for another about 15 to 20 flights. So, you know, it's totally up to you guys how you guys want to do this. I think this is an absolutely incredible change. And I'm very, very excited. And I think that the captain and team have done an amazing job bringing this all together. That is a huge difference in the price. That is a massive change to the features that are going to be available to it right out of the box without any further cost to you guys. I would say at this point, BeyondATC just towered above everybody else, and this is going to knock it out of the park. I want to also remind you guys, getting back on some of the fun stuff now. Again, talking about it. Traffic injection is a thing here. We're going to have traffic injection where BeyondATC completely controls the traffic injection. Now, more specifically, what I mean by BeyondATC completely controls the traffic injection is that from the time that the model is first rendered into the simulator to the time the aircraft takes off and then goes through his flight. The BeyondATC is controlling all of that, okay? And so some people talked a little out of place, if you will, last time saying, no, it's going to hit FPS, Microsoft still has control. No, that is the difference. Microsoft is not controlling it. Microsoft creates the model. That's about it. That's what Microsoft Flight Simulator is doing. But as far as every action that the aircraft takes, BeyondATC is controlling it outside of the sim. So it's more resources freed up directly in the Microsoft Flight Simulator threading, and therefore helps FPS significantly. In the previous versions where I got to test around with a little bit with the traffic injection, Microsoft Flight Simulator FPS didn't change at all for me. And I was going to places like JFK, setting the traffic injection at 100%. It's using the same method of injecting traffic as FSLTL does. Remember, it's the FSLTL developers who have come on board with BeyondATC to help them through the traffic injection. Okay, so that's really awesome. It's really cool stuff. So don't forget, traffic injection is coming with it, where BeyondATC will be controlling everything. And the last reason why that's really significant, if you hear that Southwest Flight 4410 is taxiing to Gate 20, okay? When you look out the window, you'll likely see Southwest 4410 taxiing to Gate 20, because again, BeyondATC is controlling that. Anyway, so super excited about that. Really, really excited that the beta seems to be going very, very well. They've knocked out a ton of bugs recently. There's been quite a few updates as the beta process is going through right now. Don't forget VFR. VFR comes up a lot. People say, if it doesn't have VFR, I'm not going to have it. VFR is coming, okay? This is not an IFR only project. The goals are traffic injection and IFR at launch, and then VFR will come shortly after. I say shortly, hopefully shortly. VFR will come after. I don't want to put words in their mouth. Really, really cool stuff. You're going to have traffic injection. You're going to have IFR. You're going to have VFR. You're going to have these incredible sounds. You're going to have the push to talk. You're going to have voice activation. You're going to have also the on-screen display that gives you every instruction, every communication that you hear on the screen. It's a really powerful application, you guys. So anyways, as always, folks, I hope you guys found this video useful. I certainly did. I'm super excited for this. I think this is a major price cut that is just absolutely going to shatter the game here. So as always, you guys, stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you in the next one.